Hello everybody, welcome back to Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I almost said Dark Descent, and that's not what I'm playing. I'm playing something far different. I have yet to get an inventory, and I don't know if I have an inventory, and from my knowledge, my light is infinite, so... yeah, this is a big difference.
Come on, slow coach, it's this way.
Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to mine, who seems to know me so well. Does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret division? I cannot speak! But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth, if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Call him Enoch. Or Enoch. Speaking of...
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
My little friend. Don't know what that is, but cool, I have it now. Not good sounds. Not good sounds. Not stuff you want to hear. Ooh. Beer king? Who is up there? I see you. I don't anymore. Is this our first technical puzzle? The fuse is busted. I know where one's at. I think. What are you gonna say? The saboteur has been this way. Intriguing, the gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain. Coiled about a tube, it appears to spin the motors connected to the electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun. The gates will remain an impenetrable barrier until then. I threw something over here, and I don't know what this was that was over here, but oh, there's another one. There's another one just like it. It's like a soda can, or maybe it's a fuse. We're gonna find out. Will this work? Oh my god, I was correct. There's more. Oh, there's so many more, actually. Like, yeah. What am I doing? What'd that do? I think it gave me a way up, or the barrel's a way down. One of the two. Oh, there's a thing blocking it. Of course there is.
Bandaged feet and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
I need a way to remove those barrels, I'm assuming. That way I can get up there. Or maybe I could just break the game. Yeah, I'm gonna break the game. I like that more. No new fuse needed for that either. And while I'm up here, there's no real way for the monster to get me, is there? I don't think there is. Am I even supposed to be up here yet? Was I supposed to do that? I don't know, and I don't think I was supposed to, but I did anyways. Yeah, I'm not at all sure if I was supposed to do that. Ouch! That actually gave me damage. It's the first I've seen that. So that's that. At least we know that exists now. But I don't know what was I supposed to do that? I don't know, man. Okay. By the way, my chest itches. I have no idea why. I'm another gate. Oh, well, maybe I found my solution. I did. I need to fuse. What is happening? Something's in here and it does not like me and I don't like it. Another confound fuse box. The fellow is through in his sabotage. If somewhat repetitive, the stench from these barrels quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not deafening featured of the flood that threatens my children. I could have brought a fuse. Can I still bring a fuse? I can still go. I can't go get a fuse now. To actually go find one in the area that they want me to, I bet. I bet it's the area that they want me to. It's a sack. Ah, yes, I found one. With dead rats, I guess. That's an interesting design choice. How'd the rats get there, and how were they dismembered like that? Or dissected like that, rather? That's all back in order. What is down here, actually, since I'm here? Von Kitchenback writes the Auric Force, while that ignorant charlatan upon the soul, they are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architect of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in the solution of a Brandenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where is my leg, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh my God, darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Okay, so not only am I confused... By the way, this is to the door that was blocked earlier. Not only am I a little confused by what's going on here, but I'm also confused because I thought because his job is a butcher. So my assumption was he was making a machine to make his job easier. But now we're getting a note that's telling me that there's a potion that brings people back to life, which is strange. So, you know, of course there might be something more going on right now, as always, but you never know.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
So whatever the substance is that it's not good, it got in his eyes.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
weird, but alright, I'll take it. Uh-oh. My game better have not crashed. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I don't. Whatever I just did opened up this other door. So, I mean, I guess there's that. I progressed somehow. I don't have a clue. Come on. Thank you. This game is not afraid to give you a lot of light. The collar, the neck, the noose. Such a fun fair. The Times wrote it. It was a splendid occasion. The bunting stretched for streets and the fairway blue. A proud day for the family. Path is clear. Can I go merely one part of a large complex? No easy route for me then. I'll follow my fever. The calls of my children wherever they may lead me as I move further into the strange empire. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of a life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled, and you harvest the crust from my eyes. Make it clear, madness, that my thoughts and words can unfoul it be.
Okay. Weird choice of words, but... alright. Shirt, note. But then what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty into a god trust upon them, and worshipped it thus given. In this, I realized there are no difference to the masses. They were much the same as us. What's this? Irrevocable threshold is passed. I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross the great involuntary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. That opens. Does this open? It does. I don't like that that's on right now. Little note there. Don't like that. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly. But perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We look upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What places lie beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappreciating what we found. At the center of the earth, my architect tells me that there's a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. So this is before, I can't remember, I think this is right after they made the American Revolution, which is in the 1800s some point. And they won against Britain. So I wonder what this place takes place then, if it's not Britain or America. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using a low level of ladinium derived in the feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is shelved in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. And we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes on the line means we can use music to further suit the product. We found Debussy particularly effective in this regard. So they are working on a butchery shop that actually works on its own without having to do anything. But in order for the pigs to not panic and break the machinery, they're trying to find ways to calm the pigs. So that makes sense, I guess. I'm assuming it's pigs, because this game's all about pigs. At what point did they not have pigs? My point, you know, being that. There's a pig. Goodbye! Okay. I threw that thing. I guess I can't turn it. That's fine. It appears some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarem and Mr. Simmons' works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum. Of that I'm sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. What way? Anyways, I'll let you go with your buddies. I think you're the only pig that is grabbable in this area, ironically. Also, I can... There's just so many. Like I said, butcher shop. You use a butcher. This all makes sense. Don't know why they're rotting corpses, though. Imagine, they say a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired, one night almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, running carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys and gutters, running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with whimpers of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We've created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers by. And yet, this is a condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity. We would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage, as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Okay, this is starting to make less sense again. Make even less sense. Let me rephrase that. More rats. Where am I? I think I opened a door back there. I want to go back, please. Thank you. Hold on. Did I open that up, or no? Oh, there's something back here blocking it. Okay, I got you. I understand now. That's why I have to come over here and do this. And then move this out of the way. I got you. I understand. Move this out of the way towards somewhere and leave it for now so that this can open up. Mostly. Mostly anyways. I can't move any of this other stuff, sadly, but that's okay. That's fine. I moved the important thing, so we're good. Now we're in the streets somewhere. I don't know where. Why we're in the streets? Because this is no longer just the complex that we were in, the mansion area. This is far beyond that. So why are we here? Someone would like to explain that to me. Please do. I wonder actually now if I can unjam it. Hold on. Or do I need an item to unjam it? I might need a fuel source or a item, but I haven't gotten any items yet, so I wouldn't know that. How in the blazes are we supposed to meet this damn schedule? If even the basic equipment we are provided will simply not perform its designated function. These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance that my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging the blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod, it says. It says enough for a night. And to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Temple for a jar.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the factory, given the locked doors around the feeling the truck blocks away. Or, however, almost as the saboteur knew that I might be considering an alternative path. Well, you know, if I were smart, I would just make a few jumps here and just jump on the truck. My problems would be solved. I wonder if I can do that. I don't think the game would let me do such a thing, but I can always try. Those look like eyes for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. Is this the... This canister looks as if it would fit a fuel pump, I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same reek. I will not gaze upon the dark machine. Okay, so yes, I was right. It is the machine that I'm looking for. Why is that one moving? Are those people? Is that people or was that a thing? Either case, I don't like it, so... But ironically, this is the solution to our problem, so... Throw it on the ground while I go investigate the rest of the areas. Weirdly enough, you know. Oh man, that takes a minute. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. Go 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 go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know where this goes. Yes! Yes, this is it! This is it! Just jump over the gate. Just jump over the gate. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I got it in. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Oh boy. Dear sweet Lord of all good and holy. I must have made my escape, grasp the container and its putrid contents, and flee this place before the creature that nearly man returns. I will head for the church. The abomination could not follow me onto the holy ground. That's great. I'm not on it yet. That's the problem. Thank you. I am good. Goodbye.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
I was not expecting a threat there, but congratulations. That actually got me a little bit spooked. I think that's actually where we're supposed to go, is down there, and I don't want to go down there just yet. There's a pig in the ground, because of course there is. Can't actually go in there, sad. Anyways, I don't know what that thing was. It looked like a pig thing, but it was coming down after me. Livestock and Bibles. The wires came out of the ground whilst we lay on the grass asleep. Like serpents they were, and they buried into his ears and became his listening. I don't know if there's more there for me or not, but, you know. We sat here, I remember, we sat here in the black, and we mourned, and we prayed, and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. If such blasphemy ravings had remained within me, I'd be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Even the church has the fancy locks. Hello? That does not look... well, I guess depending on the church. 2 candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremy, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all the others, so the oldest priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. Ooh, Bible. Please. And inscriptions. Can I break that vase real quick? No. That's to upstairs. That's also to upstairs? The same pig mask keeps reappearing, by the way. Not sure why. But it does. Leads the same way.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Okay, this makes zero... This is just like... I don't understand what's happening. I thought a simple concept has now turned into something about faith. I'm sorry. They flock to us now, where once I had walked amongst them, to bring salvation to their lives, and now drained by warmth of winter, by the food that Mandus distributes. My church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for their new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresistible, irresponsible, unethical to risk such precious lives, as he says here, Father Journal. Changed man since Mexico. There's to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to. He conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food-produced business in the land, distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they contribute to his kingdom of gratitude. It's so loud, I wish I could talk over it, but okay, thank you, you're done. But like, okay, so this is kind of slowly adding up. He's not just a butcher, he's a food production person. And thus, yeah, like teddy bear. Looking to see if there's any hidden notes around over here. I hope there isn't. That would suck. But the man lost his faith and created a machine that became a god to him. I don't know how that makes any sense, but a lot of the time it doesn't make any sense anyways. So, you know, I just kind of live forward and whatever else. That's not looking good. Why is the church covered in pigs? That's concerning. That's locked. Of course it is. This one's not. This is a furnace. Why can I not access the furnace? Ooh. There's gotta be a reason I can grab this, right? Can't light it off something else, so there's that. I have to take this and put this somewhere, I bet. Oh! I found it! I found it! Herpty-dur. Now, where did I put it? Bonk! What did I do? I was about to say, what did I do? I'm phasing through the floor. Also, there's a teddy bear floating just as much. Engine fires are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, the vibration upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the works of this dark construction. But my children beckon me. I cannot fail them. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend to make God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, I am to be cast as Matthews. Then I will wear the mantle for the sake of my boys and face whatever horror lies beneath the altar. Ah, it shoved on me. Nice. Silence. Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
So this is in London, by the way. I've gotten that much. What a good time. What a great time. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What be stenched of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrambled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shelves below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is, finally, my turn to make the dark journey into the interior. Why are you there in the first place? Potatoes. And start all ups of the acquisitions. I looped around. while you're doing a thing. Hi. Goodbye, I guess. Not really a threat when you run away. I guess that's cool that I can open it. I don't have any clue. Ooh, switch. Oh, no, it's not a switch. It's a lamp. A light. Something? Uh-oh. Anyways, that was a bit spooky. Bet I could have run around if I wanted to. And so, to the stalking, as the workers sing as they work. They sing as they eat. They sing as they make toilet. They are always singing. If you place your ear to the ground, you can hear them still. Okay. Where am I? What am I doing? I don't even know where I'm at. Secret door! More dead pigs. Locked. Locked. More empty fuel. I've not been here before, actually. I guess I have been here before, but I'm not sure where I am. Okay, thank you, barrels, for coming out of nowhere. Literally just showed up. Alright.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Zamboni? My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those floodwaters and drain them away. Like mosses, I will cleave waters and lift my darlings clear of the vile cradle. Oh, I got an achievement called the Throat. Maybe I should leave it off here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it off of chapter by chapter basis because I didn't get the achievement. Enter the factory in Amnesia. Okay, got it. Yep. This is basically where I'm at. I've made it to the factory. Hey, look at that. Anyways, I am done for now. I kind of like this. I mean, it's not as spooky. It's not as scary as Amnesia, but I'm interested to see where it goes. At least, you know, and it's still like decently good. At, you know. There's some monster section. We got into 2 monster sections so far. One was panicky, the other one was just stay silent, stay cool, and you're good to go. Not bad, but, you know. It is also the first couple of times we've actually it's been a threat to us, so, you know. But anyways, I'm done here. If you got a suggestion for what we want to play, please leave it down in the comment section below. I'll be coming back to this and attempting to finish it out and beat it, because that was already 2 achievements. I'm assuming there's a few more to go. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next episode of whatever I make. Bye-bye!